All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Nisemonogatari, episode 8.
Okay,
right.
So on to Tsukihi Phoenix, because the Karen B situation has been resolved.
Yes, and it never even needed to be resolved. Like, Kaiki in some ways basically reminded us on what the whole meaning of this fake situation was. And him not really exploiting it, but kind of exploiting it, you know.
Although, let's be real, even if the actual B situation didn't need to be resolved, there were conversations that needed to be had, and punches that needed to be thrown.
Exactly. And they were had.
Yes.
I loved the dynamic between the conversation between Senjugahara, Araragi, and Kaiki.
Oh, well, yeah.
Once that whole thing went down, that was fantastic.
And then also the conversation / battle between Araragi and Karen.
Yes, the Araragi showdown.
So,
we have now the next segment of Nisemonogatari to get into. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into it. All right, everyone, we're going to be starting the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, what is this?
The true identity, huh?
She's not who she appears to be? A hysteric. Oh. Ah! And immortal.
Wait.
Oh. Oh,
is that the whole idea of the Phoenix?
Wait. This song.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I've heard this song before.
The animation is fantastic.
Yeah, I've totally heard this song. Interesting. There's this fusion kind of thing that they seem to be hinting at here.
And there's bird wings in the background.
Yeah. A mouth. Okay. Becoming platinum sad.
Okay. All right.
Whoa.
Okay, cool.
The lunar moon cycle, you know, the month, you know, monthly cycle.
Yeah.
Oh, a knotted rope. Was that pray for success in what?
Academics.
All right.
They haven't shown her face yet.
Yeah.
Whoa. That was almost like she wasn't even there.
Yeah.
First, I thought she wasn't even going to be there. Oh, that was Karen.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, what? Showing how, like, how much of a mini skirt it is?
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
That's the only reason I can imagine that you would wear something like this.
Kinda, yeah. Jeez! Whoa. Bro! Oh. Oh my god. Wow.
He's all seriously animated now.
Uh-oh. Jeez.
Oh my god.
How Tempur-Pedic pill. See, it's like you think Araragi is the one with the sister complex, but then it's like, wait,
yeah,
maybe the sister has a brother complex.
I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah, very clear. Ah!
Talking about another girl. And it's again that whole thing of like personal identity and him basically saying that you'd be just like this other person. Oh. Ah. They'd probably get along really well, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I love how we've shifted into this music, too. Oh my gosh. Drop kicked. A 10-point landing. Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa! What do you care, Araragi? Yeah.
Sure.
It's a combat skirt.
That's right.
That's incredible. And she's holding up the skirt. She's
right.
Ah, my own investigations. Yes, Araragi-senpai. Araragi-senpai. Please do, Araragi.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this.
Conversation would be so hilarious.
Yes. I think you would too.
Oh, yeah.
Ha! Oh.
Gotta protect your sister.
Oh. Strike! Solar plexus! I love how her eyes have completely changed into predator, attack mode.
And the tint of the room and everything. Yeah.
What's that?
I think that was a reference to something.
Yeah. A contest of sorts.
Ugh. I loved that JoJo's style, for a second.
DC 30 check.
I learned this one from Sengoku. We're going to play Twister.
Okay, tap into your genius, Araragi. Oh, ichotamater.
Wait.
Oh
boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Uh-oh.
All right. I have
Concerns?
a feeling about this. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Araragi, she has a brother complex. You're not going to... Toothbrush.
Okay.
No, that... I don't think he's gonna do that. Oh.
What is he planning to set a contest? Right. He's got the toothpaste and everything. How is that a contest, though?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
And for brushing the teeth, it's even more.
Gotcha. Oh, I see.
Okay.
This is the equivalent of, you know, when you clean your ears out.
Sure. Because you have to be careful not to push it too far in and things like that.
But the idea of, someone else doing it.
Although, the, oh boy. But the innuendos that are probably going to be here will probably be ridiculous.
Yeah, let me stick this thing in your mouth kind of stuff.
Right, and gagging and, you know.
Oh, no.
Not that far, Oni-chan, and... Or not that deep, even, if they wanted to. Just be gentle, Oni-chan.
Oh my gosh.
Like, seriously.
Uh-oh.
Even if you decided to put it in my butt.
No. Wait. No, this is wrong. This is wrong. You need to have it be that you just need to make it the 5 minutes, then you win. Or do you need to go multiple, you know?
Well, right, but if he basically says, nope, can't do this. What's this music, too?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What? Why is he putting it straight in her mouth? He's not putting it near the...
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow.
Is this seriously happening? People had to animate this.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
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 Oh, and we're just getting started.
Yeah. This is probably going to last several minutes. Oh my god. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh.
Wait, who's that running out there? Oh, nice.
It's
a countdown.
Right.
Yeah. Her basically surviving.
How long can they last?
What's her stamina? Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
But...
Oh my gosh.
No.
Oh, you have? Wow.
What?
Now they're not even showing the toothbrush in the
exactly.
mouth.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like I'm not even brushing your teeth anymore. Oh my gosh.
Wait. Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is hilarious.
Wow.
The fact that they would Just
yeah,
freaking Araragi. Yeah, good. Ah!
That just absolute
Yep.
dead face.
Yep. He's just repeating exactly what
while
she said.
straddling her. Then she pulls out the knives.
I love how they're still terrified of her. Though they're trying to bring up a smile here.
Stay of execution.
We hoped.
Oh!
No. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That happened. You are very good, Oni-chan.
Wow. "15 minutes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Wow. And the way they're making the... Yeah, her boobs pointy and everything, yeah.
Every day we stray further from God's light, Jacob.
Oh my god.
I didn't even think about that.
This time you want to do me?
Why is she taller? Oh.
My head hurts.
It's just, yeah, we got this now. Like on some level, I'm like, all right, I like that at the very least they're trying to explore it by having them both be into it.
Right. But, like, what even is there to say? Like, no, Mom and Dad, this is a serious show that's artistic and it has a lot of depth to it, and
Yeah, about that, yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yes, Grandma, this is how we make a living.
I mean, finding episode footage is, it's pretty difficult, yeah. So, know.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. How so? Ah, so instead change it to... All right. How so? You know what? I applaud this show in the most unironic way of doing here. I think this is the first time I am absolutely speechless after watching an episode of anime. In fact, I'm speechless to the point that I'm thinking of just trolling you guys and just saying, that's it. That's the discussion. Goodbye. We're done. Here we go.
I watched Domestic Girlfriend.
Domestic Girlfriend is nothing.
No, I know.
It's nothing. It's all talk. This basically is just like, all right, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Araragi was really helpful to Karin recently. He helped her out with a lot of stuff. Now, a lot of it is due to her own delusions. But the thing is that in the same way that Senjugahara had a knight in shining armor come and save her and stuff, and Hanakawa also had a knight in shining armor come and save her. In this case, Araragi is Karin's knight in shining armor. And the thing is that Araragi has always, and we've kind of been, building up to this in a lot of ways, had a pretty hard sister complex. But never have I seen a show where, in some ways, one specific act, one specific scene in a story basically says, you know what? What if in the story we have the taboo incestuous relationship be confirmed so sexually and sensually to the point where I'm like, okay, hold on. Really, really smart people recommend this show. There's gotta be something I'm missing here. What's the underlying subtext regarding what's going on here?
I think subtext is pretty clear.
Well, I think actually the only subtext that makes sense is that in a lot of ways these two still have some serious problems. And if we think about this just from Araragi's perspective, because he is our perspective main character, he has some very serious problems. In fact, it goes so far to the point that we can basically look at almost like everything he's kind of done in this arc as being like, well, wait a minute. Does he subconsciously avoid his sisters? And because they're a feedback source of his own shame of being like,
I want to bang my sisters.
Yeah. I mean that comes from at least some place of just like,
Freud would have a field day, is all I'm saying.
Freud's thing was the mothers, though, Jacob. Right. That's a very different conversation. Very different. Because that goes into the whole thing of the feeling of having dependency. When you find safety and comfort and safety in the arms.
Well, that's the whole basis for the Oni-chan thing, too.
Well,
except it's just the other way.
It is, but he never got that from them.
No,
he
right.
never got the mother's
yes, but it's care. From them, that's the idea, is that, he's the big brother that takes care of them. And,
yes, that is part of it. And while this show is basically the high schoolers, middle schoolers, kind of only, there are no adults, there's no parents or anything else involved here, it then fits that he would fulfill the role of that kind of character in their lives. But it's like he knew what he was doing here. Araragi, you knew exactly what you were doing here.
He closed the blinds, brushing teeth.
Okay. I'm going to like try and be the the one who's most trying to run with this. So I will be the least sensible one here, and I will say that on some level, the whole oral fixation thing here is something that I would find just as a person, if it was two consenting adults, yeah, I would find it actually potentially kind of interesting if someone brushed my teeth for me.
I'm sure that this episode alone spawned a whole new fetish, but
sure,
but here's the part that almost seems worse, right? Is that when they were like, hey, so what if we like went 2 out of 3? You know, it'll be a while before Suki comes back. They didn't show it. Now, of course, they're not going to show it. But the thing is that when they've done that before in the past, it's been for things like with Senjukahara, right?
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
So
no, you just tapped into something. Guys.
What?
I think I can find a way to extrapolate something out of this. Here's the thing. Araragi's whole problem is that he can't form meaningful connections and in some ways hold them like correctly, like he not correctly, but
like the toothbrush
care about them. No. What I'm trying to go for is that this is actually a censored version of him and his sister actually doing it, and the anime is basically saying, okay, don't look at it in the way that he's giving her a toothbrush thing. He is actually trying to leverage his whole connection with, I'll get you in with the famous person, but we have to have our couch scene, basically. So that, here's the thing. This is a showcasing of how broken inside Araragi is, and then the sister comes in and spots it, and to her, she's seeing what's actually going on. It's like, oh, I'm gonna kill both of you. Hold on.
Go get an awl.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get an awl. And it's like, oh shoot, she's coming back to kill.
Just stay right there. Don't move.
Don't move from this position.
I want to make sure that I have this picture burned into my
justified.
brain. Exactly.
Yes. So here's the thing. We have this whole thing being Tsukihi Phoenix, right?
Right? Yeah, this was the first episode of her arc.
Right, which means that the action here taken is important. It is not a casual throwaway scene. It is...
It's plot relevant.
It is plot relevant. Excuse you. So what I'm guessing here is that this is basically the show saying, well, obviously we can't show the actual act being taken here, so we're going to do this version here. Now, obviously, I'm reading into this probably way too much.
But the thing is that it was about to go there before Tsukihi showed up.
Yeah.
Right? And then Tsukihi, okay, she's gone. We have time before she gets back.
Right.
It probably went there. Like, they didn't necessarily go all the way, but...
Right, but it could be either way, and it would still work.
Yeah.
The point is that the reason I'm trying to justify in my head why they would even go so far to show this much of it, I understand maybe the thing of them having some kind of, oh, wait, do we have a thing? Do we have a connection here? And then maybe her coming in, but they're like, no, this is Monogatari. We're going to go all the way here. And yeah, I think that this would cause some kind of psychological problems in the younger sister because
you think?
Because here's the thing. Mm-hmm. The other clothes, that's important because to her she might have gotten the wrong idea even more so. In that it's not just that they were doing this,
right,
but that she was role playing as the younger sister, or as Tsukihi in this setup here.
Well, or at the very least, like it almost feels like the whatever the equivalent of what it would be for Tsukihi. Like, granted, it's not a direct parallel, but like the idea of if you find your spouse cheating with someone in your own bed, like that's probably the closest thing that it feels like to Tsukihi. Because it's wearing her clothes, like the idea that her clothes, the outfits she picks out specifically to be cute, probably to get Araragi's attention, or Kuryomi, because they're all Araragi.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's what end up getting Aragi's attention for Karen, for her older sister.
Yep. And yeah. So in some ways that shows that the whole thing with Shinobu was build up for this.
Yeah.
The whole thing of him being with a little sister in the tub in a way that actually wasn't supposed to be that sexualized.
Right. But
it caused her that much distress to the point where she had a knife in a few seconds.
Right.
And then in this case, there is no misinterpreting this.
Is mind-breaking stuff right here.
Yeah. So even if it is because Tsukihi also has a brother complex,
definitely
the actual implications of it for her psyche and all that might. Now, here's something interesting. In the OP, they showed the whole thing of kind of a Tsukihi fusion of sorts. Like kind of a thing where...
And a lot of different versions of Tsukihi. Like different designs
different,
and things like that.
Longer hair and all kinds of stuff like that. So what if this is about her splitting, basically?
Sure.
Kind of having a little bit of a split.
Yeah. One of the things I thought kind of strange in the OP, which could have just been choice for whatever, but it was that her hair seemed to be colored a lot more similarly to Senjigahara's. You know, with that sort of purple kind of color.
Huh, I didn't think about the color.
And she usually has black hair. Now, it could just be something where that was the OP. But given that Hanakawa cut her hair recently, the whole idea of the changing the appearance and things like that, intentionally, and because this is a harem, because of Araragi, probably, right?
Sure.
The idea of Tsukihi potentially becoming all sorts of different things just to try and get Oni-chan's attention.
I gotta say, guys, the only reason if I was watching the show why I wouldn't probably just quit it after the next episode, because if the next episode basically was we're still going, is that this is a part of Monogatari as a story.
Yes. Which
means that on some level this probably won't happen again.
Well, and let's be real, we've been tempered with if this was the first episode of Monogatari,
but this is some next level. This is something that doesn't even come close to anything in other anime that I've seen. And that's maybe just because I'm pretty innocent when it comes to anime.
And here's the thing. If they had just straight up been okay, they start, they just realize they have the hots for each other and they start going at it or whatever, then it'd be okay, but then it's then it's just straight up that's what it is, right? Yeah. Somehow the toothbrush makes it so much worse.
It does though, right? It makes it way worse.
It makes it way worse because then it's the idea of that it's not just what is literally happening, but it's
right. That's why I don't want to take it literally.
Well, sure, but it's the idea of basically that we know that this is basically the toothbrush it's not actually about the toothbrush, right? So then it basically directly causes your mind to start thinking about all the things that it is about, and that just it breaks down that disconnect, I would say, if they did, and if it had been different and they had just started going at it hentai style or something.
Yeah, hold on. I actually remembered something here that feels a little bit potentially insightful into the whole setup here. There was this whole thing in the beginning where they showed the moon. Okay, so there's the beginning of the OP here, but then you have this bit where they show the time, what time of day it is, right? But if I remember correctly, there's a spot, and actually I might have already passed it. I think it's in the very early parts, maybe. Do you remember that, where there was a moon monthly cycle kind of thing?
Maybe.
Yeah, here it is. I just passed it. Okay, so it's just for a brief amount of time here.
Oh, yeah.
So here's something that I want to bring up as a potential
I didn't realize that that's what that was at the beginning.
Well, that's what it has to be.
No, yeah, looking at it now, it's,
it's very clear the sun and the moon and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that's very common in anime, at the very least I've seen in Haikyuu and a couple other ones and stuff done as well, is when they describe people that have kind of a spiritual opposite in terms of their soul energy or what have you.
Sometimes right down to the names.
Yeah, down to the names, they'll reference the difference between the sun and the moon. And in some ways, the moon has that duplicitous nature of having a side that we never see of it.
Yep. And that could be something talking about Karin, is that we're finally seeing the side that we never saw of her, or it could be talking about Tsukiji with the arc, upcoming, where the side you never see of her.
Right. So in some ways, when they had the whole time shift to that point where it went past, I think it was the quarter hour, it was like at 15 after or something, then it continued. It was all on the bright side of it, no longer on the dark side of it. So what it might be is that I can
gotcha. The light and dark side of the moon showed by the clock.
Right. So basically, the sun revealed what was in the dark.
Oh wow, yeah. So I'll bet that is where it turned into something like, because at the beginning there's still mysterious. The pretense of it being a toothbrushing, right?
Right.
But then it very clearly
the light shone on it.
Right. And the characters come to realize that this is not a toothbrushing, right?
Yeah, and they're both into it.
Oh boy.
There's also the part that they are in the age where sexual maturation is very much a thing. But here's the point I want to bring up, is that specifically with Karin, I think in a lot of ways this is a point of how this is her sexual awakening in a weird twisted
maybe
way.
but I mean she already had the hots for her brother long before now.
Yes, but I'm not talking about someone having a crush on someone. There's the whole concept of the moon also related to the monthly cycles.
Sure. Well, and she also did the whole thing of saying, like, you can even have my virginity,
Well, yes, but this is a potential of a thing of where they're explaining this a little bit by saying also someone might be in the beginning stages of
she's just really horny right now.
Really horny right now.
Okay.
She was physically aggressive in a lot of ways this episode here, but it was something that was with a lot of positive associations with it, and that ties back to I would say that he helped her a lot recently.
Right. Yeah. She's usually very, very just a very physical, aggressive person.
It fits in with her character.
Right. But she usually keeps her distance from Araragi unless they're actually having a sparring match or whatever. Right.
Right. So maybe what they're trying to say is that she was trying to set this up. So this is more to be explained as that, obviously this is on the backdrop of them being really young and stuff.
Right. I mean, she was expecting the toothbrush to go in her butt.
Yes. Okay. Right. Mm-hmm. I think she does that's so terrifying, that's so gross or whatever, to also do the same thing that Araragi does, in that she's not wanting it to be not
wanting to admit to herself. Yeah.
Exactly. Or to anyone else.
Right. Even though, oh boy.
So, the main ridiculousness about this is that they decided to even show it, but then also they went so into it. Went so into it.
As soon as they showed like Araragi coming back, and then Karin's legs were super drawn, it's okay.
Here we go. Yeah, I was all chotomate, hold up a minute. Well, on the plus side, for those of you watching, I don't know what this was like for you first time, but I feel like I need to go bleach my brain and my eyes and my ears and everything.
I'm just worried about if I'll ever be able to brush my own teeth.
You'll be able to just fine.
Because
I mean, we don't have to go into the talks of what it's like to have someone else touch you versus you touching yourself. And hey, I'm just saying. saying.
Well, no, I get it.
It feels better when it's someone else.
Well, yeah. Also, I mean, okay, if you're brushing your own teeth, using toothbrushing as an example, you're directly getting the stimulus of how things feel, so not to, you know what to do and what not to do, right? God, man,
this show. So
every day we stray further from
exactly. That's what I said. Yeah,
but here's the thing though. How long ago did this come out? Right. This was at least 5 years ago. Right.
I would say at least 10 years ago.
No, probably not 10 years.
No, because weren't they saying that? They saying that Bakemonogatari was 2007?
No, I think Bake was 2009.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not entirely sure. We could look it up, but
either way, it's 2019, Jacob. So
right, yeah.
It was a while away. Now, here's the thing. There's a part I know you don't necessarily want to see this all over again. But I'm going back to the final.
It doesn't really change much at this point.
Yeah, you're already dead inside. Now, here's the thing. He, Araragi in this case, has this moment where he says, "Is she the cutest girl in the world?" And he basically says, "No human could match Hanakawa."
Yeah.
Now, here's the thing I find really interesting here. It's like, this is a special situation. It's weakening me. But here's... Okay, wait. No. Is there any other specific mentions of Hanakawa? Oh. Maybe she isn't better than Hanakawa. Okay, now we don't have to see that anymore. Is that Araragi considers Hanakawa to be the cutest or most beautiful or most attractive girl in the world.
Well, certainly the most well-endowed.
Now, I don't think that's necessarily it, though. I think on some level it's maybe because of the, those moments shared in Kizu, and it's and it's something that I can't help but draw a connection to. The aspect of when she was asking for, what was it, a massage, or he was basically letting her massage or touch her breasts or something like that. And she was like, you must massage them for at least 30 seconds. And then, of course, he chickened out. And he chickens out here. Now, this is him initiating that. This. Now, obviously, I think it's partially because I don't think he expected to get any kind of arousal.
Well, initiating, but also not chickening.
Yes, that's my point. And I wonder if the reason for him having that is because he's not chickening out, because on some level
because with Hanakawa he's intimidated by how gorgeous she is.
Right.
Okay.
So maybe this ties in even further to Araragi's whole thing where they talked about, I don't know,
him being a fake.
Well, him definitely being a fake, because that's the thing.
Anytime you have something like that in Monogatari and you title a story about it, it applies to basically everybody.
It applies to basically everybody. Yeah. But I would say this ties in also to the thing, I don't remember who was that brought it up. I think it was Hanakawa, actually, when they had the whole the cat thing, is that he liked her more when she was weak, when she was frail. Now, who was that?
That was Shinobu.
Oh, was that Shinobu?
Yeah, it was Shinobu.
Yes, that was Shinobu and Kizu.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying, because she's the one in the compromising situation, Karin here, this ties in with that this is an aspect of him having some form of
Araragi likes to be
power
the top
position. Yes, he almost can't be anything but the top. And this is not a sex joke. This is actually a problem. This is actually a genuine problem for Araragi. In his relationships, in his connections, he needs to be the one in charge, the one who has things under control, who is the one initiating and moving things. Because I think Hanakawa at that past point initiated, he's not about that. He feels insecure. He has all these issues here. But then with this, I think this is like an extent of how far that problem could go.
Right. I want to say I think that he technically still like brought up the idea with Hanakawa and Kizu, but yeah, it was very much a thing of
Well, I think it's because of the way they progressed up to that in Kizu.
Sure.
There was the panty shot. There was the
the giving of the panties.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there was a sequence of events of basically things that she let him have with regards to, frisky.
Well, and she was definitely going after him, right? And maybe that's the whole thing with the dynamic with Senjigahara is that I mean, Senjigahara wears the pants in the relationship. Let's be real, but Araragi knows that there are these ways that he can make Senjigahara absolutely just melt, right?
Yes, but also we don't see him as often going after Senjigahara.
Right.
What I think is something that we caught on to early in Bakemonogatari was that Araragi after like the Senjigahara fascination part and then kind of in between the moments with the stars, the Dene Baltara Vega,
episode
part,
12,
which is probably one of the best episodes in Monogatari still. Like it's just so good.
Absolutely fantastic.
He in some ways was scared of Senjigahara just as much as he was attracted to her.
Sure.
Like, and that's not a bad thing.
Right. And
that's not a bad thing.
And the reason why that went a different way rather than say with Hanakawa is because Hanakawa is not secure enough in herself to actually say this is what I want, whereas with Senjihara she is, right?
Yes.
So that's, that problem there is avoided.
Right.
And then here in the case of Karen,
yes. I can't really look at it any other way. Maybe there's another way I can look at it, but I need to be guided there because
much like Karen.
Because the frameworking of the scene just messes with my ability to analyze or.
Well, Araragi just discovered that it's fun being on top, and. Even if it's,
I'm just impressed we got this much discussion out of this episode.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing that I want to see. You mentioned Shinobu. I want to see Shinobu ask him about this.
Well, I mean, she experienced this.
Oh, exactly.
So
exactly. So I want to see how Araragi talks about this with Shinobu, who will definitely not let him off the hook easy.
Right. Right. But Shinobu doesn't really care
she doesn't,
or who he does things with.
Right. She doesn't really care. But the thing
That's why we like her so much.
Yeah. But the thing is she likes messing with people. Like she does. So
okay, yeah.
And she knows that she will be able to milk this for all it's worth and more with Araragi. So I am looking forward to that conversation because it will also be a fun meta way where basically the audience can have some of the things that maybe they were thinking, I guess, at this scene brought to light in a meta way, by Shinobu.
Yeah.
And oh boy. Yeah.
So
this
show, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction discussion.
If we have an episode that tops this, like not I'm not saying this is like my favorite episode of the show.
Tempt fate, Jacob.
But that goes even further beyond.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. Well, yeah. Do you want to see the next episode's reaction discussion right now? Go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there, and any level support gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us about this scene and anime in general. Or get involved in wacky community events, or just get involved with a really cool, crazy Discord community. Because there's some pretty cool, wacky people.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can also talk with people. Advertising it here.
Yeah.
You can talk with people about my sci-fi novel Battle Lines that released recently. It's on Amazon. You can buy it there. Link in the description. It doesn't have toothbrush scenes
no, but it has dramatic scenes of characters involved and interacting in ways that's
right.
Intense.
Yes, and
leave a review. It's a badass book.
It's great. It's
check
wonderful.
It out. So if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we've lost all semblance of sanity.
Yeah.